I might get canceled for saying this, but if you're trying to make money and you're focusing on things like cold plunges, just stop. Just stop, please. None of these things really matter if your goal is to make money. All of these people you see online that take 4 hours to do their morning routine, first of all, realize that they might actually be doing this, but the reason they're doing this is because their business is making these videos, right? So when you see somebody just showing their life on a video, this is their business, right? This is how they make money. They're doing this for content purposes. If you're just gonna be someone who just wakes up, spends 4 hours doing these things and not work on their business, money is not gonna magically appear because you're hitting cold plunge and sauna every day. I personally know people who wake up at 10 to 11 a.m. and make millions per year, and they don't do any of this. They most of the time you also have crappy diets. They just eat whatever they want, drink energy drinks and stuff. I don't promote that. I don't think that's smart either. I've been stuck in the cycle for a long time before I realized that it's not important. I was the guy taking cold showers, you know, journaling every morning. Honestly, cold showers is the biggest psyop that there is, probably. Not the biggest, but it's a psyop. Like, honestly, it's not healthy to you as well. Stressing out your body every morning, just raising your cortisol levels. How can this be good for you? How? For the longest time, I used to believe that intermittent fasting was good. Yeah, I was, stupid idiot who just wakes up in the morning, makes black coffee, drinks it on a like on an empty stomach, and works without having any food. Probably, I damaged my stomach with this. Anything that's raising your stress levels to such a degree, like fasting, cold showers, and stuff like that, it's not good for you. Like, your body itself is telling you that it's, yo, chill, it's not good for you. So if you're trying to make money, which is already stressful, if you're trying to make money with a business, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be stressful. Why are you stressing yourself unnecessarily with activities that are not even good for you? In my opinion, business is already stressful. Dealing with customers, you know, delivering services, providing products, providing support, all that stuff is pretty stressful, and you have to will yourself to do this thing. It's not gonna come easy to us. At the end of the day, we would just like to probably sit in outside all day on the beach and do nothing, right? Since you're doing something that is already difficult, why would you do something difficult before you do something more difficult? There's literally no point. Sleep for as long as you want. There's no point of waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning, 6 a.m. in the morning, just not having enough sleep and doing something stressful. That I've done all of this. I've done all of this, and I can tell you from the bottom of my heart, I honestly wasted like a lot of my time and life on this stuff, trying to optimize my morning, thinking that if I take a cold shower, read a book, journal, somehow my money is gonna come. No, it's not. You're much better off, honestly, just working on a business and then taking a walk maybe in the evening, watching Netflix, eating some food that you enjoy, and just going to sleep, and sleeping for as long as you want. That would be 100 times more healthy to you, to your mental clarity, to your body, to everything, than waking up, going to the cold shower, hitting a gym. I genuinely never understood people who can take a gym in the morning, hit legs, do a heavy exercise, and then go home and work on their business. Like, honestly, when I tried doing this, every time I came back from the gym, I just wanted to go go to sleep. So when I used to go to the gym, I always did that after work. Every time I had to go to the gym after work, it just felt like another stress activity, and I already experienced so much stress throughout the day in my business that going out and stressing myself even more eventually started feeling weird to me. And you know I'm someone who been exercising for 10 years in the gym, by the way, throughout my entire 20s. Taking some sort of belief that you have and breaking it, and trying to live without it, trying to change it. So, for example, I used to get fades every 2 weeks, right? So I went over and grew out my hair. So my hair is now the longest ever been in my life. I never had such a long hair ever in my life, right? And now I'm like, why the fuck I've not done this sooner? Like, I generally look at my some of my pictures when I had fades, and it looks dumb. But 5 years ago, I thought that that's the way you need to look as a man, right? You need to get fresh fades every 2 weeks. I used to exercise a lot. I there was a point where I was going to the pool and having a run at the same day because I thought that being fit and exercising to such a degree is a way of a man. But now I honestly think that just chilling and walking and not stressing your body out like crazy is a key to longevity and living a healthy life and being more productive within your business if you want to be a businessman, for example. Some people literally do 9 to 5, and after 9 to 5, which is one of the most stressful activities you can do, working a 9 to 5 is crazy stressful. I know that. I've done it. They go to the gym. Like, seriously? You need to recover from such a hell. You need to go home and recover, not go to another torture. I just think a lot of things are upside down, and I literally can't. I'm 30, by the way. I can't believe the beliefs I had when I was 20, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, up to 29. Can't believe the things I believed in. Everything, almost everything is upside down. Well, the core values still stuck with me. The freedom, being a free soul, always been my cup of tea. So I never had a 9 to 5 job since 20. So I always found a way to make money myself. So that's at least helped me with some stress tolerant, like not having such a big stress throughout my 20s. But I stressed myself unnecessarily by hitting a gym and doing cold showers and fasting and stuff like that. A lot of stuff is upside down. Almost everything you see that is popular on social media, people telling you how you should live, how you should eat, how you should start your morning, what you should do. Everything is a noise, and you should ignore it all. If anything, if somebody is popular on social media and has a lot of followers, you should know that this is the person you should not take advice from because it's for the masses. This video turned into something completely different, and I understand it. But my key message for this video is that if you're an online business person who wants to have a successful business, you're doing something that is already extremely stressful. So don't stress yourself even more with activities that don't really matter.